Good morning and welcome to our Pod 7 4th grade end of year awards assembly for Mrs. Latham and Mrs. Brown's class. I'm Principal Hyman. I want to welcome all of our viewers at home or at work, whether you're watching live or maybe you're watching this recorded later. It is a great privilege to be with you today, and one of our favorite things to do to celebrate student success at the end of a school year, particularly this very difficult school year. You know, many students know that one of my favorite things to do is to climb mountains in the summertime. I love to go to a place where I can get up on top of a mountain, climb a big, difficult trail, and get to some high place where I can see for miles and miles. And when you get to the top of a mountain, it's a great feeling because you've overcome so many obstacles. Maybe you've persevered in a very difficult stretch of trail when you wanted to turn back, and you finally get to the summit of that mountain. And when you're looking at that view, one of the things I also like to do is try to look back where I parked my car, miles and miles away. And I think about, gosh, look how far I've come. Look at how far I've made it. I made it over that big hill that I didn't think I could make it over. I made it past that big rocky section I didn't think I could get past. And I can feel good that I made it to the top. Well, friends, today is like reaching the top of your own mountain. We've made it to the top of the 4th grade mountain, and today we're looking back at our trail and we're celebrating that you made it to the end of a very difficult school year, and we want to celebrate your successes. So it's a fun and exciting time to do this. So again, thank you everybody for joining us. So we have a series of awards, and Mrs. Frame, my assistant principal, Mrs. Mann, our 4th grade counselor, will help me in describing each award before they are presented, so parents, so you know kind of what the award is for, and for our students as well. And then our teachers, Mrs. Latham and Mrs. Brown, will come up and present those awards to our students. So we're going to start first with what we call our subject area awards, and these are students who showed excellent achievement in each subject area: math, science, reading, and social studies. So an outstanding student in each homeroom in each of those 4 subjects. So we will start with Mrs. Latham with our Reading and Social Studies Awards.
Welcome, parents, and I just want to say that we're so proud of your kids. They have achieved a lot in a very crazy year, and they've been very resilient at doing it. So I'll get started. For reading, overall reading, I've chosen Itzel Solis. And for overall reading in Mrs. Brown's class, I've chosen Denton Beheimer. For overall social studies award in my class, I've chosen Jonah Fox. For overall social studies in Mrs. Brown's class, I have chosen Julian Rosa. And now for Mrs. Brown.
Right. Good morning still. Yes, it is good morning. Well, I have the pleasure of being the teacher of these wonderful children. And through pandemic, online and in person, and I just want to tell you how absolutely proud I am of each and every one of you. If I could, everyone would get an outstanding math because you guys have worked so hard and come so far. But I needed 2 choose certain students, and so, there it is. And so these are my outstanding math awards from my class. Goes to Johan Vargas. And outstanding math goes for Mrs. Latham's class is Isabella Acosta. And outstanding science in Mrs. Brown's class goes to Chris Mears. And outstanding science from Ms. Latham's class is Draven Stanley. Mrs. Frank. The next two awards celebrate student growth and improvement. The first award is the iStations Math and Reading for most growth, and then the award after that is for the most overall student improvement. And then most overall student improvement is not necessarily academic based. It could be anything. It could be behavior, students that have made great gains and progress from beginning to end of year, great classroom growth, great overall. So, Ms. Latham. Okay, this first award is for the most growth in ELA iStations, and that is in Mrs. Brown's class. And it goes to Josiah Matthew. Okay. This is for the most growth in ELA iStations in my class, and it goes to Logan Key. Be serious. Serious about his learning. Okay. I'm very proud of this person. Makes me kind of want to tear up. For most improved student performance, and just worked really hard in reading, and that goes to Stacy Pina. Okay, for Mrs. Brown now. Thank you. Okay, this is the exciting awards. All right, so for the most growth in iStations Math goes to someone who has made remarkable gains and in Mrs. Lakeman's class, and that is Gael Flores. For the most growth in math iStations in my class goes to Gloria Abraham. And the most improved student performance, someone I'm very, very proud of, come a long way. Addison Eckert. Okay, Mr. Hine is up next.
All right, I'm excited that the next awards that we're giving, these are special. Two that we've one that's brand new and one that we've kind of revamped this year. So our first award of this next set is called the CLP Award. And I don't think a year ago, I don't think any of us, that CLP wasn't a thing. That wasn't in my brain. But now we all know exactly what CLP, we might not remember what it stands for, Continuous Learning Plan, but we all sure know what a CLP day is, right? We did that. And so there were many days that our students were at home, and it's very difficult to be learning from home. You might have distractions, you might have a dog jumping across your lap, a little brother in your way, maybe the internet's not working, maybe your family's going to the grocery store and you're listening to your teacher while you're on the phone in the car. It was just a crazy, crazy time. And so our teachers wanted to recognize students that gave extra exceptional effort during CLP days. They were there, they were present, they were participating, and turning in their work, and just outstanding students on those CLP days. So we're going to recognize those students. The other award that's kind of been revamped is we've got our Miller 5 this year. It's a new trait we've called our character traits, and a new term for it. And so we've got an award we call a Miller 5 Award. So parents, if you haven't heard, we are real big on strive for the Miller 5. And so we're trying to be ready, respectful, responsible, resilient, and relational, because we believe that if someone does those 5 things, they are going to be an outstanding contributing student and citizen. We remind our students that the Miller 5 goes beyond 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Our adults in our school try to show the Miller 5 each and every day. It's important for all of us to do those 5 character traits. So this is a really special award, because students, I know there's more than one of you that's worked hard at showing the Miller 5 this year, and it's very difficult for your teachers to choose just one boy and one girl who get the Miller 5 award. So if you get the Miller 5 award today, friends, I want you to feel it in here. That is a big, big deal, to be recognized for being an outstanding student citizen of Lakeview in your first year. So let me bring back up to the podium Mrs. Latham for CLP and Miller 5 awards. Mrs. Latham.
Okay. Starting with CLP awards, I was really proud of these kids. I know it was difficult to start out this year this way, but they were troopers and they showed up almost every single time. And if they didn't, they let me know. And they were just chatting information to me the whole time. So I was so proud of these kids. The first one goes to Jonah Fox. The next CLP award goes to Corey McIntyre. And the last CLP award goes to Isabella Acosta. But we just call her Izzy. Now for the Miller 5 Award. These kids are great. They're great classroom citizens. They just do the right thing. I just have nothing but wonderful things to say about them. The first one goes to Mason Vanilla. And Mason Vanilla is absent today, so I will save this award for him. And she's gonna have to come back up here because the next one goes to Corey McIntyre again. And turn it back over to Mrs. Brown.
Thank you. Okay, CLP. Really, really special to me because without these students, there's more of them than just these 3, but without these students, I couldn't have made it through CLP. I knew nothing about Zoom, and they just talked me through it and taught me everything I know, and now I am the Zoom professional. And so my first CLP award goes to Denny Heimer. And my next CLP award goes to Gloria Abraham. And someone who never missed a day, and that is Johan Marquez. All right, my Miller 5. Always compassionate, always caring, always worrying about other people and making sure that they're doing okay. And that's very important to me, and I appreciate you all so very much for your outstanding citizenship. So my boy, Miller 5, is Ryder Martinez. And my girl is Alexis Holland. Oh, Mrs. Mann.
All right, well, it really warms my heart to watch you all cheer each other on to success. I love that you're celebrating victories with each other. Continue to do that. So now let's celebrate a victory. I forgot I'm wearing my mask. So used to it, right? So I want you to continue to celebrate victories. Let's talk about some of the victories each and every one of you have overcome this year, okay? So let's think back. When you first started 4th grade, you didn't know what Schoology was. Now you're a master. You didn't know what Candy was. You know how to do it, right? You've maybe even heard of Zoom, but now you really got it down, right? Clever badges, all those fun things, all those things that you didn't really know really what they were exactly and how to use them. But now you can teach anybody, right? So I want you to remember that while this year might have been difficult, you've learned so many things. You've overcome so many obstacles. When you got knocked down, you got right back up again. That's called being resilient. That's one of our Miller 5 traits. So think about all of those great things that you've done this year. You've had a growth mindset. When something was hard, you didn't give up. You kept going. You kept trying. I tell my own kids every day to learn something new. Every single day. It doesn't have to be something that, how to, figure out what part of speech this word is. It doesn't have to be, how to do 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. It doesn't have to be that. Maybe you learned how to troubleshoot with your Chromebook and figure out how to make it work right? Maybe you learned how to calm yourself down a little bit when you got too worked up because something wasn't going the way you wanted it to, okay? You've learned lots of amazing things this year. You've made new friends, first on Zoom, then in person, okay? So think about all those amazing things you did. So this next award is for each and every one of you. I have nicknamed it the I Survived This Year Award. Because you know what? You did. You did it. Wasn't always easy, but you did it. Okay, and you didn't give up on the journey. So Mrs. Latham's gonna come up and start with her class, and we're gonna do those awards. And remember, friends, we're gonna switch to one power clap. So when the name is called, we're gonna power clap. So let's practice. Ready? You're amazing. All right, Mrs. Latham.
You get your certificate, just come right across, and go right back to your seat. Come over to me, right across.
First of all, I'd like to say that I've taught for about 28 years, and 28 classes have come and gone, but I will always remember this class because of this year. And I just think you're amazing to have gone through what you've gone through, and you did it like it was a piece of cake. And you helped me a lot this year. And I'm going to start with Isabella Acosta. Mackenzie Alvarado. James Bond. Mesa Vanilla is not here again, and I will save his certificate for him. Trinity Chisholm. Oh, she's not here either. Jayla Davis. Jeremiah Davis. Gael Flores. Braden Foster. Jonah Fox. Alexander Galloway. Stephanie Gonzalez is also absent today. I'll say hers. Gracie Green. Logan Key. Layla Kaladova. Lily Martin. Corey McIntyre. Ebony Moma. Stacy Pena. Ethan Scarberry. Itzel Solis. Draven Stanley. And Lexi Walker. Okay. Mrs. Brown.
Okay, so as all of you know, this is my last year, and I've taught 27 years, and I'm going out with the most wonderful class. God knew what he was doing when he gave me you all, and I will never forget you. You are absolutely awesome. I love you all very much. So, Gloria Abraham. Christopher McGalley. Jensen Getheimer. Fabian Trevor. Addison Eckert. Okay, Sonia and I were just practicing this, and I'm not gonna get it right. Sonia Esclavera. No, I'm getting close. Come on, Sonia. Farrah Gavin, and she is not here today. August Hayes. Alexis Holland. Ryder Martinez. Josiah Matthews. Chris Mears. Alex Primera. Easton Reyes. Melanie Reynolds is also absent today. Julian Rosa. Haley Schoon. Lila Stanley. Timber Thomas. Trace Van Winkle. Johan Varghese. Gabriella Wilburn, we also call her Gabby. And last but certainly not least, Brinley Wood. Now, Mr. Hunt.
All right. It's so awesome to see so many great achievements from this year. Again, looking back down the trail and seeing what you've accomplished. Everybody has grown. Everybody has persevered. Everyone is equipped to do things we couldn't do a year ago. So I am very, very proud of each of you for your accomplishments this year. I also want to speak to our parents who are either watching live or watching recorded right now. Parents, we recognize that you have gone above and beyond this year as well. It's been a difficult year to be a teacher and a kid, but it's also been a very difficult year to be a parent. Many of you working multiple jobs, then coming home and helping your kids with learning, which at levels you don't normally have to do, because you have to make sure we're logged in, we're following the schedule, we got our work turned in, and we know, our staff knows that you gave above and beyond yourselves in order to keep your child learning. And so we applaud our parents for their extra effort and support of our schools this year. We could not have done it without you. Students, how about a round of applause for your parents? And I don't know, does it get any better than having two amazing ladies leading your classroom? How about a big hand for Mrs. Latham and Mrs. Brown? Our teachers have had to be so creative this year, innovative, doing things they've never had to do, and kind of like a mailman when they say they have to deliver in rain, sleet, or snow, all weather, these teachers have delivered learning every day, regardless of the circumstances, and learned new ways to do it to make sure our kids were learning each and every day this school year. Thank you, ladies, for that. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Frame and Mrs. Mann for making this program a success. They did a lot to get things ready. Let's give them a hand. And one more thing, maybe it's the most important, but about 50 and a half hours from now, I am going to have the power to declare that this group of students in front of me become members of Lakeview's next 5th grade class. How about it? Cheer for that, 5th grade. All right, so you're almost there. Congratulations, everybody. Parents, thank you for your support and thank you for joining us. And we wish you a blessed, safe, and happy summer. Bye-bye.